Okay, can you hear anything at all?
Yep, loud and clear.
There we go, good. Oh, sleeve it down. I forget.
You need long sleeves?
Yeah, you do, but what I do is wait until somebody says something.
I brought them, but I saw a lot of people do it without them. So.
Yeah.
What's the idea behind that?
Stuff flies in off the track and hits you. Things will come in the windows periodically, and I don't know. It typically, I mean, I'm seeing short sleeves, so typically what will happen is they'll make an announcement on the second day that says, you know what, short sleeves are fine. So, yeah, it's PCA comes out with some rules, and the clubs are expected to follow them, but everybody kind of has some different interpretations on the rules.
Oh, sure. Tire pressure 30 to 31 on all tires.
Okay.
It was already up to 35 with the sun heating it.
Yep.
I don't know if it was heat from the last session or what.
That probably did it, and then the sun kept the temperatures or the tire pressures up a little bit. But there's a certain maximum temperature that you want to hit, and that's where it really sticks.
I thought it was sticking pretty good last time.
Yep, I think it was.
I felt a little jerky, I think. I really need to smooth it out somehow.
And a lot of that's the input, making one motion through the turn, trying not to make too many adjustments as you go through the turn, but that comes with practice.
I was telling my brother, I said, you know, if you combine all the turns, I had probably one proud lap. It was like, I know I hit this turn once, and I'm like, I never hit this turn, and I was like, I kind of hit this turn, and he thought it was funny.
Now, what group's he running?
He runs the Cobra in B.
Okay.
He got some new, I can't remember, Falcons or something, and he doesn't like them very much. I kind of feel bad for him. He says he's losing traction anytime he comes out of a corner hard, and I mean, of course the guy's got 500 plus.
Yeah.
You know, it's just some freaky amount.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth. I have Hoosiers on now. Actually, the tires that I like the best are the ones that don't give me my best lap times, but they're the most fun to run. And that's some Yokohama's, the 008s. But I have a skinny set. But they're great because you can literally toss them anywhere on the track and they hook up. So they don't have the grip coming out of the turns, but you can throttle steer it through the turns. So it's kind of fun. It's almost like running a drift car, but you just don't get good lap times out of it.
I couldn't imagine.
We have a car that missed the...
Oh no.
Gonna make another lap, or...
He yelled something. He's like, okay.
Guess he didn't see the checkered flag.
He's like, everybody's pulling in. I don't know why.
We had a delay last spring. We had a guy showed up with a 914 with a 6-cylinder in it, and he got his feet tangled up at the back end of the back straight and put it into the wall, and both he and the instructor had to go to the hospital. Well, the track rules and the club rules is that there always has to be emergency services at the track. Well, we had to stop. We couldn't do anything until they replaced that set of emergency services with a new ambulance and personnel before we could start up again. So it took almost an hour.
Wow. Hope that B doesn't come in here.
Well, he'll be regretting it pretty soon if he does. Alright, go ahead. Unless these guys are... okay, they're waiting. Good. So what was the topic in the classroom?
Passing. and one topic about braking while turning.
Yeah, you want to brake in a straight line?
Yeah. That's my goal. Let's brake in a straight line today.
Yeah. Yep. That's it, just like that.
A little later, or?
Nope, that was perfect. That's what you want to do. Get right in there and get on the throttle.
I don't have much heat in my brakes yet.
I'd say they're doing pretty good. That's it. Now go right across. There we go. So you're right on the inside. Remember, get up on that curve, get way over there. That's it. Throttle on. You'll find when you're just right there, that'll stick. You'll be right on the throttle. That's it. Alright, get it in. And go. On the throttle all the way. Okay, lift. Back on the throttle. Now, when you do the track walk, there's plenty of glue here, so you can get on the throttle. It'll stick all the way out of this turn.
That's a really cool turn.
It is. And then brake straight. All right, go ahead and turn up. All right, get it in there. Get it in there. Close in. Start straightening the wheel out, nice and easy, and on the throttle. Now you're right on the edge. Wait for it. Okay. Alright, tuck it in. Nice and tight on the throttle. Up the hill, brake in a straight line, lift, and get it back over. Okay, straighten the wheel just a little bit as you come out. There you go. Brake. Get over. Brake straight, lift, go. We're on the throttle, I'm sorry. Straight, and then hit that curve. That's it. Throttle, throttle. Brake straight. Okay, lift. Alright. Tuck it in nice and easy. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, go ahead. I think what we're probably doing is carrying a little too much speed in there, and that's why we can't get it all the way in. Okay, brake. Lift. Get it over there. Feed it. Throttle, throttle. That's it.
The backside is probably good.
Yeah, that's the one you don't want to lift with. Alright, brake straight. Alright, turn in. Now as you get the feel for the brakes, yeah, we're going to be hanging out here, so wait on the throttle, wait on it, feed it. Okay, go ahead.
Felt better.
Yep. Alright, I think your brakes are warming up, so stay on it. Stay on it. Ready? Now. Go ahead, bring her down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, brake straight line. Alright, then come right across the top. Brakes, early apex, hit that curb. Remember to brake straight here, brake straight. Now turn up. Throttle on, go ahead, stick it. Use all the track coming out. As long as it's not raining, that yellow stuff works just fine. Then get up there. As long as your tail isn't hanging out over the yellow curbing, you're okay. Tuck it in a little bit, wait on the throttle, wait. Now. Flip, you're set, go. Now I'm having you brake a little bit early there. You can actually go deeper to that corner and lift a little bit later, but I don't want the car too unsettled as we go into that turn. So we're ready, brake straight line, go ahead and turn. Beautiful. Alright, go ahead and tuck her in. Just a little bit, okay, go. Okay, go ahead. That's it, yeah. Definitely got a great setup on the brakes.
Thank you, I love it.
Straight, go right across, wait, and go. Go ahead. Brake, early apex. Alright. We're waiting just a little bit too long to turn in. I think you're waiting to see the turn.
Yeah.
And you actually have to initiate that turn before you see it. Brake straight, turn up the hill.
That was good right there.
Throttle on. Yep. Yes. When it gets just a little bit light going up over the hill,
Yeah.
that is just perfect. Okay, get that curve. Throttle. Perfect. Remember not to follow the car in front of you.
Yep.
Although, you're probably going to have to slow down a little bit. What you want to do in a situation like this is get yourself set up for Thunder Valley here so they can flag you by.
Gotcha.
Alright, and then nice and easy. Throttle up as you see No. Alright, well. That's it. Side. Thank you. You stay on the line. That's right. She was a little confused there, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. See if he gives you the...
We can't pass here.
That's right. I gotta remember which groups I'm running with. Being thrown into my seatbelt. That's a good thing. No, that's good. Remember, early apex here. That's it. That's right. Even out the steering inputs. Brake straight. And now up the hill. Throttle. Go. Brake straight.
Oops.
Nope, you're good. You got recovered just fine. I'll let you feel the braking here at the end of the straight and the side wind. Yep. That's it. Right on. Throttle. Yep, feed it. Okay. Yep. Nice and smooth. Very good input. Brake straight. Yeah, wanted to fight you a little bit there. Always remember, straightening out the wheel is faster. So the easier and the smoother and the quicker you can straighten the wheel out, the faster the lap time will be. Go for it. There we go. That's why I keep everybody out up here, because you can brake straight here and then you're back on the throttle early.
Yeah.
And you're apexing this turn faster.
That's a good one.
Yep. Brake. Apex. Yep. Yeah, we wanted to be in a little earlier there. Well, and we could have another thing too. Your tires could be getting a little overheated, and we could be losing some grip. Brake straight. Okay. Well, the stinkers can be quick.
talking to him a lot. He's pretty cool.
Brake straight.
It's the first time they wanted to lock up there.
And if you start experiencing that where you're getting some brake fade or if your tires are starting to heat up, what you do is you simply back off for a lap. Like we'll get stuck behind these two, so just take it easy through here. It allows the tires to cool down a little bit.
Sure.
Don't push them, just kind of let them cool for a minute. The back straight will actually cool them a little bit because there's no lateral force on them at all.
Set up to pass this guy though, right?
Yep, go ahead. Go for it.
One more.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Must be too early.
Yep, that's okay. I was expecting that tires to give way, but actually I think they cooled down a little bit, so I think you're good to go. Remember the early apexes turn. That's it. Go for that cone. Go ahead and straighten it out. That's it.
I like it when I hit that turn better. The turn that sets this turn up.
Yep.
Then I can straighten the wheel out. I don't feel rushed.
Okay, brake. Get over there. Get up there. That's another blind one where you have to turn in before you actually see the stripes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, go. Developing some better feel for the braking points and for when you can lift too. That is beautiful. See how early you can get out the prom?
Yeah.
Are you married? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, the carousel and the keyhole are a little bit like sex. Don't rush it, it's a whole lot better. Be nice and gentle, and then... That's terrible. I shouldn't be saying that. There you go, right at the end. Yes.
I won't tell anybody.
Okay. Yep. What I like is you're not afraid to toss the car around. Brake straight, and then go. Some people get a little bit nervous and the back end tends to step out a little bit. As long as you stay in the throttle when that happens, it'll stick. Line, head up there. Yep, get right up there. Yes. Yep. The only problem with doing a corner like that right is that oftentimes you catch the car in front of you at the wrong time. And there we go.
It did not seem like a half hour. Whew. I like this turn right here.
Yep.
This is an exciting turn.
Yeah. It's oftentimes you'll find that that curbing for the pit out you can actually tighten in on that curbing, and you can float your left front wheel over that curbing and never feel it as you exit that turn.
You're kidding.
No, because it is, thing's only, if you get a chance to get out and look at it, it's only 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches high, and it's beveled, so quite literally you can almost float your tire right up over the top of it. You'll never feel it.
Jeez.
This is broken up here. This is real good on the exit, but
I don't like how close I came to the yellow over there that one time. That was a little scary for me.
well, I'm surprised that cone's still there. Usually by now somebody's kicked the cone out of the way. But I think about just towards the end there, I do think the tires were getting a little bit overheated.
Oh no.
And it might be nothing more than the weight of the car. I've talked to a couple of the Corvette guys, and they'll say the same thing, that just the weight will tend to overheat the tires sometimes. But you don't want to compensate for that early on, because then what will happen is it'll take you another lap or two to heat the tires up.
Mm-hmm.
If you run too low a pressure, that can actually overheat them faster. When we've got really cold days out of the track, we actually will run really low tire pressures, and what will happen is the flex in the sidewall, because of the low pressures, will actually heat the tires up faster.
Alright. You don't think 31 is too low though, right? We're good.
No, actually, I think you've got everything you need.
Sweet. I'll make sure the 31 before we go out next time.
Yeah. I think it was hooking up very well.
I felt very comfortable with it.
Yeah. It seemed to be very well balanced too, and we would come out of the turn and it would slide slightly. You had all four wheels. You weren't, you didn't have the back end coming out. At least that's not what it seemed. It seemed like the car was pretty square.
There was one time I had a really bad break here, I thought, and then I hit that one turn before Thunderhill.
Yep.
A couple times, like really good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, where I made that slight right in a good time or
Yeah.
whatever with the sequencing, and I mean, it just felt like I had time to straighten the wheel out,
Right.
hit the brakes, and then turn and then apply the throttle again. I mean, that one didn't feel rushed like
Yep.
it had been for the first time, and then most of this second time too. Still, I would really like to get better at that one.
And that's one of the ones where you do not have to actually be up on the curbing to execute it correctly. And that's probably what you were finding, is as you applied the power coming up over that hill, you were farther away from the curbing, which is perfectly fine on that turn because you've got all kinds of runoff space going out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
what did you think? Better?
I thought funner, smoother.
Yeah.
Like I was more at peace. I wasn't as nervous. A couple of those turns though, you could hear me like hold my breath. I'm sure. I'm like, I don't know. I got to remember to breathe sometimes.
Well, and that's true too, is that usually that your first session is a throwaway session because you're a little bit wired. All right, can I do this? Am I going to scare anybody around me? Is somebody else going to do something stupid when I'm there?
Yeah.
And you get out and find out, you know what? It's not bad. Everybody's behaving themselves, and the speeds aren't.
I'm pushing it the best I can. There we go.
Yeah, you can just leave that in here.
That was kick-ass too, though.
All right, what we need to do is after lunch, I'll have to take a look at the schedule. We'll get you out in one of the other groups. Go out maybe in C group.
Well, can I ride with you?
Yeah. I'll take you out with me in C group, and we'll slide all over the track. It's
very cool.
Mine's doesn't have a weight where it should. I've stripped some weight out of it, so it tends to get a little bit happy sometimes. So,
okay.
But I'll take a look at the schedule. I'll come catch and we'll figure out where we can run, because we can go out but I don't want you to miss a classroom. I don't know if you have any classroom this afternoon?
There's no. It's the class and the download
The
at the same
download,
time. It's the
okay.
same deal.
Okay, good. So what we can do is after you go out, so we'd actually go out, come back in, and then jump back in your car and go out, because we'd go out and see. Is that right? C goes out before you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's fine. We'll,
I haven't liked the downloads overly. Like the first time, it wasn't very much, and if the second time it's not very much, I'd be more willing to skip it if you wanted. If it made it where it was easier to do something.
yeah, with that, actually, that would work out. I just don't want, since we'd go out and see, which is before you go out, I don't want to go out. That's what we'll do. I'll take you out and see, and we'll just make sure we come in. I'll keep the clock running on the dash, and we'll come in like 10 minutes early so we can switch cars.
Okay.
We'll just do that. All right. I'll catch up with you, and we'll get you a time. And
All right. Have a good lunch.
yep, you too. Enjoy it.
Thank you.